Thomas Tuchel's Erling Haaland Chelsea transfer hint hands Roman Abramovich future dilemma. Opinion: Thomas Tuchel recently spoke about the Borussia Dortmund star's quality when questioned about Chelsea's previous interest, and even with the £98 million addition of Romelu Lukaku, it would not be a surprise to see Roman Abramovich rejoin the race for Haaland. During the past summer, you would do well to go a few minutes without seeing the name of Erling Haaland linked to Chelsea. Reports swirled not long after the Champions League triumph that communication with Haaland had been made, and Marina Granovski's main transfer mission was to negotiate a deal to bring the Norwegian to Stamford Bridge. But after weeks of pondering whether a transfer of this magnitude was even feasible, Chelsea dropped any pursuit and secured a return for Romelu Lukaku, whose goals had just propelled Inter Milan to the Scudetto. Still a record-breaking fee for the club at £98 million, Lukaku was the elite goal-scorer the club required to compete for the Premier League. Lukaku is now Thomas Tuchel's first choice, so the clamour for Haaland has all but evaporated from Chelsea circles. But for some reason, Tuchel reignited the rumour mill by mentioning the Dortmund forward's name whilst accepting an award from German publication Bild for their trainer, coach, of the year. Speaking on a wide range of subjects, the Chelsea boss was posed the question of the club's reported interest in Haaland and whether the transfer was even realistic. "We talked about Erling Haaland a couple of times, including during the transfer window. But then it seemed absolutely unrealistic and not at all feasible. We talk about him regularly, of course, because he's a fantastic player and clearly the defining figure at Dortmund, who is a big rival for us in the Champions League. I don't think we've been really serious about it yet, but let's see what will happen in the next few weeks." Chelsea's decision not to pursue an eye-watering deal for Haaland was ultimately the wise move given the astronomical fee it would have taken to bring him to West London. The major role his agent Mino Raiola would have had, with subsequent reports from Germany stating the agent was demanding his client be paid £820,000 a week. Add to that figures touted a £34 million agent's fee as part of the deal, which were estimated to take a 5-year package worth £275 million. Fees get thrown out casually and these could all be complete nonsense, though even from cooler heads the prevailing feeling remained that the transfer would have been more than the £98 million Chelsea paid for Lukaku and probably further baggage. Though the looming race for Haaland as his release clause comes into effect next summer may still be of interest to Chelsea, even with Lukaku. From suggestions that clause could be around £68 million, for a player of Haaland's ridiculous talent in the current market, this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Would a deal for Haaland make much sense given the expenditure on Lukaku and the plethora of attacking options the club has invested in over recent seasons? With these cases, I am dragged back to the overarching culture of Chelsea and what the demands are. If Tuchel is unable to wrestle the power of recent Premier League dominance away from Liverpool and Manchester City by May, the question will be posed over how we can take the next step in the following season. Even if logically the answer in recruitment may lie in another area of the squad, fans will likely look at attacking areas and ask for more goals when structurally that may not make much sense. And the summer following an attacking splurge of £150 million on Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, and Hakim Ziyech, we broke our transfer record. With the way Roman Abramovich has invested into the club following the transfer ban, it would not be a surprise to witness a continuation of the club's spending as Abramovich attempts to make Chelsea the dominant English team again. Once Haaland moves next summer, the likelihood is he won't be moving again for several years, and with the current path he's on, the fee for his services with Raiola could take the current transfer market into the more ludicrous territory. With Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Manchester United, PSG and Real Madrid all circling, does Roman want to take the risk of missing out?